Cheyenne knows how to handle Brooke and all y'all with so much class, dignity, and integrity and character that y'all can't take it. More so, Brooke can't take it. I'm not even gonna say y'all. Brooke can't take it. Okay? Brooke sat there and tried to tell this woman and eat her up and tell her, you 40 years old, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no husband. Let's be very clear, Brooke. I looked up online and it says here that you only worth $100,000. That's what it says your net worth is. Your claim to fame is basketball wise. You know what it say Cheyenne's net worth is? Do you want me to tell you what it say? Well, according to Google, Cheyenne is worth almost $2 million as of 2024. Your net worth is $100,000 as of 2024. That's what it say online, baby. That's what it say online. It also says that Cheyenne was once married, but she's divorced due to infidelity. And didn't you get a divorce as well in 2014 to your husband?
Yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hojo Show with your boy Howard, and we back with another video. I said we back with another video. Now I'm tripping. What's up, y'all? Check this out. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. I do not want it to be lengthy, but I want to make sure I get into this because I just finished watching Basketball Wives season 11 episode 23, and I want to make sure I got online so I can do this video because baby, do I got some things to say. First of all, if you're new here, kick your shoes off, get comfortable because we is family. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Also, make sure that you have your notifications turned on so that you can be notified every time I drop some heat like this. And without further ado, let's get it. All right, so in the first scene, they pick up basically where they ended off last week, where Jennifer is ushering in Laura, right? Okay, so as Laura come in, you know, everybody do their pleasantries, they oohs, they ahs, everybody that haven't seen her or whatever. And all that was cool, fine and dandy. I'm glad because Laura is a beast. She don't do no playing, and I know she possibly could be coming to shake some ish up. And what I will say that I do like is that even though Laura already had been kind of like put up on game by Jen before she kind of got ushered into the group, like a couple of episodes prior, she didn't take what Jen was telling her about Jackie and stuff, because she know Jackie, but she didn't take that and have it on her mind to come in beefing with Jackie because everybody else was beefing with Jackie. I did like that, but I really love the fact that she literally came in and immediately told Jackie as soon as they spoke to each other, I owe you an apology. I tell y'all all the time, I'm somebody that's big on accountability, and I actually really love the fact that she was able to take accountability and tell Jackie in her face, not over the phone, not nothing. She's like, I owe you an apology. She basically was telling her from years ago when she sat down and talked to Jackie's daughter, and it wasn't right. She should have never did it. It was foul. And she literally made that clear. She had no right doing nothing like that because she would never want nobody to do her like that. I love that because I'm one of them people that's like, treat people how you want to be treated. So I feel that like that's so mature of her to even come into the group like that, because everybody that know Laura, we know how she really can get active and that crazy. Alright, so after they finish like having their pleasantries or whatever, then the conversation moves to Brandy calling out Evelyn, basically telling Evelyn, because Evelyn's trying to make it seem like that's why she really brought this group together on the trip, because she hoping they could kind of bring everybody together and get them all on a better headspace before they leave and go back home or whatever. Brandy just straight up called her out and was like, well, I'm just really calling BS because you really being fake with what you're doing right now, and this stuff that you're doing with Jackie, you know, when you basically the one that's been doing all of this stuff behind Jackie back too, talking about her and all this stuff. And so Evelyn tells her like, well, I think what you and Jason is doing is fake. Again, I cannot understand for the life of me why when a girl don't have nothing else to call you on, like you can't really read Brandy about much else, so the first thing y'all do is go and dig at her marriage. Okay, he cheated on her, she went through with him, we even seen them on the Yellow when they went on the Yellow behind all that stuff. That's old news. She decided to stay with him, that's what it is, so they working through it, whether we feel like it's crazy or not. I mean, it ain't like she being a Rashida and he doing it, wearing her out like Kirk is. So I never understand why y'all continuously feel like y'all throwing up her husband is like much of a dig. And then Evelyn, you try to flip it and say, because yeah, you keep telling, you always talking about Brooke, because on the cool you scared of Brooke, Evelyn, and that's actually obvious at this point. I just think that's fake, but I love the fact that Brooke called you out. And then Brooke basically was stating that she felt like when Brandy asked her, like, do you agree with Evelyn? She's like, yeah, I just feel like, in so many words, she want everybody to laugh her coochie and let her coochie breathe like she's sexy red. Okay, girl, it ain't even that you just letting your coochie breathe, baby. You trying to jump from one relationship dead into the next. You was really on the verge of moving in the house and getting a house with a man that really don't even care about you. You barely even know. They won't even come and meet you for tacos. Like, so why you mad at her? So then Giselle gets the balls, I guess, to spark the conversation with Cheyenne, and basically asked her, I guess like since everybody else clearing the air, they trying to figure out where they went wrong with the situation that happened at her event where her and Brooke got into it and all them got put out and stuff. And so she basically was trying to tell Cheyenne, you went from 1 to 10. First of all, let me just say this. Giselle, you are actually a part of the community, my community. And I really like you. I don't really care for how that relationship look with you and Natasha, it's weird, but you still consider family, okay? You're part of the LGBT community, all right? So you got the audacity to tell Cheyenne, when Cheyenne tells Brooke, oh, what you mean when you talking about when the gay bashing started? And you like, no, that's not gay bashing. And Brooke is saying it's not gay bashing. They roll the cameras back and you hear clearly what Brooke said. Let me be very clear. Brooke stated to that stud, you may look like a man, but you're still a bitch. While you sitting up defending that, you are part of the lesbian community and you are actually becoming a follower and you actually sitting up here and defending Brooke when you know what Brooke said to that woman is actually considered offensive. Let me dissect this a little bit more for you since you don't really understand. What Brooke said to her is literally the same difference, equivalent to a woman telling a transgender whenever they get into it, you may look like a woman, but you still a man. That's offensive. It's offensive. What Brooke said was offensive. S-F-U-C-K. And I cannot stand for the life of me how you would have the audacity to try to defend that. Literally what Brooke said is damn near, Brooke really called that girl a dyke. To sum up everything she said, she called her a dyke. That's offensive. What she said is very offensive. That's a stud she was talking to. That is extremely offensive. But you're sitting here defending that. You are a follower. And now I've just started to dislike you because how are you as grown and as an adult that you are would even sit and try to defend something like that just because Brooke is your friend and she officiated that wedding of y'all's? You got to be out of your rabbit ASS mind, Jacelle. You need to go and get educated a little more, baby. That is very offensive what Brooke said to her. Extremely offensive. Okay. And you need to understand before you open up your mouth, go and educate yourself some more because that lady, that's that girl that she was referring to as a stud. And she's a part of the LGBT community, but even more so the lesbian community, your main community. Like, are you out of your mind? You so busy trying to defend this lady that you're going to sit there and try to actually tell this woman that basically on the cool that it was cool what she said. It wasn't offensive. Basically what you said, it ain't gay bashing. You saying it's not offensive. That is offensive as hell what that woman said to that girl. Okay. And people like Brooke has really showed her hand. She is really a disgusting person. And she's one of them people that on Mad Day, she do the same stuff that other people do on Mad Day when they get mad. And even if they had like a gay friend here, that's the same stuff that people do when they get on, when it's Mad Day. They try to hit you where it hurt. She said that to that girl. You are out of line for that, Jacelle. But I do love the fact that Cheyenne knows how to handle Brooke and all y'all with so much class, dignity, and integrity and character that y'all can't take it. More so, Brooke can't take it. I'm not even gonna say y'all. Brooke can't take it. Okay, Brooke sat there and tried to tell this woman and eat her up and tell her, you 40 years old, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no husband. Let's be very clear, Brooke. I looked up online and it says here that you only worth $100,000. That's what it says your net worth is. Your claim to fame is basketball wives. You know what it say Cheyenne's net worth is? Do you want me to tell you what it say? Well, according to Google, Cheyenne is worth almost $2 million as of 2024. Your net worth is $100,000 as of 2024. That's what it say online, baby. That's what it say online. It also says that Cheyenne was once married, but she's divorced due to infidelity. And didn't you get a divorce as well in 2014 to your husband? So you can't really read her because you've gotten a divorce. She's gotten a divorce. You said she's never been married. Surveys say that is a lie. Again, she's worth almost $2 million. It says that your net worth is $100,000, baby. Your claim to fame is basketball wives. She has a plethora of achievements that she's up under. So after that scene, Brandy and Brooke had to sit down at the beach or whatever, and they made up. That was good, but I can tell it's going to be that's short-lived. Brooke, you like to play the victim a lot as well. I can't stand people that say the craziest things like that you say to try to hurt somebody that you know is like a real dig and then try to apologize and all of that. You know what your intent was when you said Brandy's husband to like wear her out with. That's just so weird to me. You meant that. I would have been like, baby, stand on that and just stay right on where you at. Because Brandy didn't do anything to you and she didn't even come from a bad place. So that was just wicked to me. I just didn't understand it. I don't understand you. You are a very weird bully type of girl that you really just tired. I ain't gonna lie. Like you are literally tired. So then we see Jackie going on her, what I call her apology tour because she goes with Jen and they finally, make up and she apologized and owned the news that she sent. Even when she tried to kind of deflect and put the stuff on Brandy like she did with Evelyn, at least Jen made her hold herself accountable, and I can't appreciate that. So that was cool. But then we go to the next scene, and it shows Laura, Brooke, and Jacelle are sitting together in one of those cabanas. Brooke has the audacity to tell Laura that she noticed that she apologized to Jackie that night, and she felt like that was cool and it was nice and all of this, but you felt like Jackie didn't deserve it. You have to be a very bitter woman to sit up and tell somebody that you ain't seen in umpteen years, you were not even present at the time when that fiasco with them and that little beef with them went on with Jackie's daughter and her going to see her daughter. So why would you even try to tell her Jackie didn't deserve that apology? And then you try to say based off the way she's treated you. That ain't got nothing to do with her. And I love the fact that Laura is an OG. You can't bait her in to feed into that type of trap to like run right on your coattail like Giselle be doing. Because the difference in Giselle and girls like Laura, they are the blueprint. Laura is what started Basketball Wives, okay? Giselle is new, so she gonna ride your coattail till she can't ride it no more. Because on the cool, she'll follow it, and she don't know no better right now. She barely even got a voice. That is very obvious. But you do not realize how much of a bitter, hating person, individual you got to be to actually sit up and say something like that to Laura. And I love the fact that Laura literally said in that confession and said, baby, those two don't have anything to do with each other. And she was like, that's apples to oranges. I love that. Like, you can't play on nobody like Laura like that, because she's smarter than that, baby. She been doing this. But it just shows your character, Brooke. It shows your character. Nasty. That's nasty work. It don't matter how you feel about people. You got that Nene spirit, where if you mad at them and you don't deal with them, you don't want nobody else to deal with them, and you're gonna make sure that the best way you can by talking bad about them or shooting your negativity in, even when somebody else is trying to bring positivity. That's sad. That's sad. You need to go heal and get that fixed up. You swear you over this whole journey of you grieving and going through whatever, but baby, you need to go touch some grass. You really need to, because that's not becoming at all, and you making yourself look extremely bitter. Like, let it go. If all the rest of them decide to forgive Jackie, let them do that. They have their own mind. If you decide to stay mad and you don't want to forgive her, stay mad, baby. Like, y'all can coexist. You not scary, Jackie not scary. Y'all can coexist if it's just that deep. But for you to try to spew your own level of just like hate consistently with anybody that's trying to bring about positivity or trying to even give her an opportunity. Yeah, Jackie do her crazy stuff and it can be annoying, but allow people to talk to her and freely be open to, you know, like forgiving her if they want to, or building a relationship if they want to. You can't be bitter like that and expect God to bless you with good, because your inside and the way your heart is right now, it just stinks. Straight up, it just stinks. It's not becoming. It's not cute. Whoever told you it was cute, it was that's a lie. Thinking you can read these other girls and you can bully them because they scared of you is one thing. But baby, when you look in the mirror in reality, like Cheyenne said, baby, you paid that money for your booty. Your booty is the worst thing on you because you got a pretty face, but your booty is rocked, baby. You can tell with the money that you do have when you be going on them shopping sprees, Brooke. If I was you, I would really go and take that money and invest in actually going to a doctor and getting that stuff removed out of your butt like K. Michelle did before it go to your bloodstream and give you a heart attack or something. Because you can clearly tell the body work you got done was back in the day when they was pumping the girls in the nail salons, in the back of the hair salons, and in their bedrooms. You got street silicone in you, boo. And it's obvious because one of your booty cheeks has a dart in it. It's a point in it. I've been around for a while. I've sat in the room with some of the drag girls and watching them get pumped. So I know how I let go, baby. And you got street silicone in your booty, boo. So the money that you do have, try taking that money and going to a real doctor, getting that stuff out, and get you some butt implants to really give you a real booty. Because right now, you giving Ant. Like, you really is giving Ant a hating ass Ant. Like, and it's not becoming. So then we're going to fast forward and they go to this bachelor party. Now, even though Cheyenne got into it with Brooke or whatever, again, I love the fact that baby Cheyenne literally had made it clear when Jackie was talking to her about coming to that party. She was like, I don't care. Like, I'm good. I'm not worried about Brooke. I love that. One thing about Cheyenne that I can respect that you, Brooke, need to take like literally some pages from her book is the fact that you get more riled up than she do. She actually has self-control. You can tell she's a life coach because she has self-control. She don't let you like get her riled up. When you did that stuff at her event, she was like, oh, y'all, she can leave. Get her out of here. And when you did all that other stuff, when y'all had that argument at the table, baby, and her and just still got up to go and talk, you get loud. You do all that ghetto stuff, baby. And where does it get you? Nowhere. You end up looking like the clown. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You definitely look like the clown, baby. You look like a clown. Then they get to the bachelorette party or whatever, and I love the fact that you still trying to throw shade at Cheyenne, Brooke, and I don't understand why that lady does not care. You don't move her. You can tell you don't even scare her. So like you just pipe down. Anyway, next thing they go to is during the party they start playing this game, the Carisha Please game. And they get to one card, I guess, where it said like tongue kiss the person next to you or whatever. And what do you know? Who starts tongue kissing? Evelyn and Brooke. How ironic. The two girls that can't keep a man, of course y'all will be the ones kissing. Of course you went in and y'all was doing all that tongue kissing and stuff because y'all can't even get a real man to stay with y'all. Y'all can't keep a man. Y'all can't get a man. Y'all don't have men. Niggas don't want y'all. So it fit. It definitely fit. You know, like it fit. I wasn't surprised to see y'all kissing. That's about right. Y'all can't find nobody to love y'all. Y'all might as well love on each other. Like, Oh my God, like Brooke has really left a bad taste in my mouth. And Giselle, you being a follower, baby, you traveling down the wrong road, baby. You need to get your own voice, find your own voice, because you definitely have it. You're a pretty girl. Stop being a follower because you following the wrong footsteps, baby, and that's not becoming. You are looking like a lapdog. We're in episode 23. You are a lapdog, not Giselle. You need to unpack that, baby. She's not nobody for you to be following behind like that. Then, like, to kind of close it out, Brandy ends up pulling Jackie to the side. They all have been drinking, and Brandy pulled Jackie to the side and basically made her hold herself accountable. But the things she said, of course, the stuff she said about Jason, Brandy did not like. She didn't even understand why she would divulge any of that and say any of that kind of stuff when she's been nothing but a friend of her. Jackie, of course, apologized. She's taking accountability. Like I said, Jackie is on her apology tour. Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, do what you gotta do, baby. Okay. And then the show kind of closes off where I guess like Jen is doing her drunk speech to Evelyn, letting her know how happy she is with their friendship, what they've been through, and where they are now. We done seen this time and time again. Congratulations, Jen. So after Jen did her little speech to Evelyn, of course they hugged and, you know, like shed their little tears. And I mean, at the end of the day, that was basically kind of it. What I will say is I see in the next week coming, like they all for the clash again big time, and I see that Evelyn is going to be getting into it with Laura behind something dealing with Shawnee. Wrong road, Evelyn. Laura is actually the one that's going to meet you right there, boo. She definitely will. And Brandy and Brooke are going to clash. Jackie and Brandy are going to clash. I really hope that Brandy tears Brooke off the bone. She needs it. She needs it. You're trying to come off as a bully, and it's not becoming of you, Brooke. And I want you to also know, Brooke, that sometimes, or a lot of times, when people like you do all that, y'all go out of y'all way to make other people not like people because you dislike them, that actually make people end up liking them more, to be honest with you. So if they really not good people, God will reveal who they really are to that person in that moment at the right time. He don't need you trying to campaign and do that, because now you look like a hater and the enemy. So it's just hater vibes. This whole episode, you gave hater, and Giselle gave a follower, a bitter woman and a hater. That's all I got. Y'all drop in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this issue going on with them, because it's a hot mess. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. Make sure y'all continue to like and subscribe. Make sure y'all put your notifications on so you can know when I drop some heat like this. Love y'all. Peace.